Marlo 1980 here. You can, find me on Instagram as Marlo 1980 and Netta 2002 on Ravelry. Welcome, this is podcast Marlo Is Crafty number 10? 9? I think it's 10. I do. It's been a while. I did a video, showed it yesterday of where I've been, what's been going on. That's why it's been so long. This is probably going to be a long one because I have a lot of enhancement. I do have finished objects. I'm using my phone to record. I've gifted like socks and stuff. I don't have them to show. If you really want to see them, I did the Crazy Sock Ladies sock pattern Follow Your Path for my nurse, one of my nurses, and I did a pair of socks for my mom, and I had yarn I hand dyed from Knit Crate, which I'll show in my Knit Crate video. I'm going to do the Knit Crates I've gotten, because I've skipped some. I'm going to do a separate video and I'll show you that, because I have a little bit of the yarn left. So, if you want to see anything, there was a blanket I made my mom. The Handmade Hearts one I had showed, I was working on it. I finished it with the green, forest green, and like a burgundy, dark red. And I finished it, it's on there. I already gave it to her. Obviously, if you watched the other video, she's not doing so good. So I wasn't going to keep it. So, we'll start. Today is Monday, September, I think it's the 21st. My calendar's covered. I have a lot of stuff to show. So we'll just get started with stuff I finished in the since I saw you last. Last time this was a work in progress. This is the Mandala Madness, I think throw. It was a kit I got from Hirschner's. It's hard to, I didn't block it, so these aren't just sticking straight out, you know. Let's see, there's some in orange, light orange. The outside, it was just all bunch of colors. There's a yellow, but I love this. This is my fall blanket. It's just a round circular. I don't even know if I measured how big it is on me. It goes up pretty good. Pretty good. So, that is, I'll sit back down, a finished object. I'm so happy to have finished, and my mom wanted it so bad. So I gave it to her. And I'd run out of yarn, so I thought, well, she wants it so bad, I'll just get 2 more skeins of the yarn and make another one. She decided she didn't want the blanket. She didn't know what to do with it. She didn't know where to set it, because I'd given her the other one. So I had already started the second one, and then I set it aside because I got one back, the original back. So I will still make the second one because I love it. I don't know if I'll keep it, if I'll sell it, if I'll gift it. I don't know. And then Saturday night I finished this one. It's puzzle yarn, Premier Puzzle, in the colorway Riddle. That is the pattern I did. It's the Radiant Ripple on their website. It's free. And it took 6 skeins of this yarn. And it's for my honey. And I will stand up with it again. This is folded in half, so it's quite wide. This is the bottom. I did the bottom different than I normally do, and yeah, you can tell it's different. And it is under my feet, and if I pull it all the way up, it goes to right there. Okay. I love it. I love this yarn. I love the pattern. I really love this yarn. I'm not going to lie about that one. Set that over there. I love puzzle yarn so much, I want to get every color and make a blanket out of every color. So, since those are the only finished objects I have to show you, I will show you. I saw these 2 puzzle yarns at Walmart. This one is the color Maze. And the pattern on there is right there. and it takes, according to the website, because they're all free on Premiere, 3 skeins. I bought 3 skeins. I'm going to do, what I want to do is each color with the pattern, unless I don't like the pattern. Because there are a couple patterns I wasn't crazy about. This colorway is Checkers, and that's for me because I love red. And this green made me think of the, what, 60s, 70s. I absolutely love it. I was born in 1980. I think I was born in the wrong decade. Because I love old school, I mean, I love stuff from the 30s and 40s, I mean. And then the pattern here, I don't know what it's called, but that's the pattern. They're all on the website, on Premiere. And I'm going to do that pattern. It takes 3. My honey went, and I said, oh, I just need 2 more. He got me 3 of them. So they'll be a little bit bigger than the pattern. That's okay. And then the other puzzle yarn I have is actually for my daddy. I had to order it off, 2 off Amazon and then some off Premiere, because I, for whatever reason, checked Amazon first. And this one does not have the pattern for this colorway. I don't know what colorway that is, but that is a cute little shawlette thing. Poncho shawl. This colorway is not Checkers. It is Brain Teaser. It's a lot brighter than the one I have. And actually, let me grab the box. It is here. I do have the box from Premiere, which I'm just going into stash enhancement because that's what I started with instead of what I'm working on. I believe the Brain Teaser has all of that poncho because I got, like I said, 3 more. I don't want to take them out of the plastic. What I'm doing is the same pattern as Mike's blue one. The first one I had started a pattern, didn't like it, so I decided to take it out, and then I had a knot and I just balled it up. But I'm going to do the Radiant Ripple with this one too. And because this one I think had like a sweater or poncho pattern, I don't remember. And I want a blanket. I want blankets with these yarns. I love these yarns, and I don't know if I'll ever get all of them and make blankets with all of them. And I kind of wanted to go with the patterns that they had with them. Like, this one had a pattern. I wanted to do that pattern. I don't know how to make sweaters. I'm not really a poncho girl. I have one that I bought at Vinnie's that somebody had made, and it's blacks and grays. Gorgeous. And I actually have a prayer shawl that I bought, too, at St. Vincent de Paul. Blacks and grays. Assuming the same person made them, I don't know. I don't really use them that much, and that's sad, but I don't, but I love them. But I want to make blankets because that's something I love to make, so. And then while I was on there, on the Premiere website, I went on the clearance, and they had the coffee shop yarn, and I've never tried it. I've never seen it in the store. This is Sidamo. Again, I don't want to really take it out of the package. They were 3 for $8, and I don't know if they still have them on there because this was a while ago, but I did just look the other day, and they did have their coffee shop 3 for $8 on sale. But I got 6 of them just to do a little lap gan or something. We'll see, and if I like it, maybe if that colorway is the one on sale, I'll get more. Because everybody keeps telling me, oh, sell what you make, and I was always like, no, nobody wants what I make, but maybe. We'll see, because I just enjoy making blankets, and, you know, we'll see. I don't know. I usually gift everything, but, again, we'll see. I guess we'll keep going with stash enhancement, because I have a lot. But it's been months. It's been since February. So, and they are definitely not in the order I bought them, because I don't remember what I bought first. I'm in Escanaba, Michigan. There is a store about an hour north of me, Benjamin Franklin, that was going out of business. And I went there because I was going to support, you know, yeah, yarn on sale, but it's really for me about supporting, you know, letting them have a good. I went before the sales were huge and half off and all that. I went when it was like 10% off, you know. It's not about the on sale price. I was just trying to support local business, you know, family owned, because it was owned by people that live in Marquette and all that. And I had made a blanket with this Red Heart Super Saver and the Team Spirit, the red and black colorway for my nephew. I bought the yarn for myself and he loved it, and he loved the pattern I did. Well, so did I. And I had 2 skeins left, and I'm like, oh, they had just enough. I can make the same blanket again for me. So that's what this is for. I'm not worried about making it anytime soon, but online to order it was so expensive. It was cheaper for me to get it there, you know. It was just a lot cheaper, and now I have enough to make the same blanket for myself, so we'll have matchy blankies. And I'll show you actually everything I got there that day. I just pulled the tag off the yarn, because, you know, I'm special and gifted that way. This is yarn I had never tried before. I've seen it up there, but I've never tried, and I wanted to try it, so. That was kind of what it was about. Get some yarns I haven't tried, and, oh, come on, just, come on, tag, band, whatever. There we go. This I've tried before. This is Patton's Croy socks. And the color Bramble Stripes. And for me it takes 2 to make socks because they're 50 grams. So I will be making socks eventually for me because I love it. And of course this is more sock yarn. And I don't know if I will make a sock with this or a pair of socks with this. I might make a shawlette. Because it's so pretty. I really love it. It's 35% wool, 30% viscose, 25% polyamide, 10% silk. It's soft. Looks like the brand is on live. I'm not sure. But it's bamboo silk colorway. Okay, I don't know, it's a color number. And I don't know, I think the party is the number, so 4760. But that's the colors. It's so pretty. Reminds me of a beach. There we go. Had to have it, so I'm not sure. I was actually thinking like a shawlette or something, even though I don't wear stuff like that. But it's so soft. Crystal, you have everybody rubbing yarn on their face. Look at that. Love you, girl. And don't let the mean people who impersonated you on Instagram get you down. Don't. We've all fell victim to something online, I'm sure. Most of us have. I shouldn't say all of us. I have fallen victim to stuff online. Sometimes it's learning the hard way. It's not her fault, people. It's not her fault. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, she has a video out about it on her channel on Bag O Day. One thing I got at Walmart, it was on sale. I have one already. Super Saver Stripes. And I know a lot of people don't like Red Heart Super Saver because, you know, the feel of it, it doesn't bother me. I love those colors. Look at that. It's the latte stripe. This one was on sale for $2. It was the last one they had. And now they have them in the big skeins, and I want to make myself a blanket with it because I just love those colors. Like that green, I just love these weird colors. Again, wrong generation. Another colorway is this blue multi, and it's actually Mainstays, Walmart brand, 100% acrylic. So those are a few of just the regular yarns. Now I got this big old box, and actually I can show you this magazine so I can get it out of the way because I keep dropping it. My honey, when he bought me that red yarn, he knows I love Halloween, and I saw this and I'm like, oh, I'll have to wait till I get paid. He went and surprised me and got me this Annie's Spooktacular. I want to make that blanket and that boo pillow. No, so I think I want to make this stuff for next year. It kind of depends on how things go with my mom. Again, there's the video about how my mom's been doing, and maybe for next year I can make stuff. I'm not sure if I showed any of this. I'm positive I didn't. Pretty positive, but if I did, well, you can look at the gorgeousness. Up North Yarns is someone I order from more than probably other places because she's local. She's not that far from where I live. And I had bought these 2 mini skeins of this radioactive because I just love it so much. Well, this year, she came out with a full skein. Big skein. And I figured she already had been doing it, and she, I guess, hadn't. And she decided to do it because the little ones sell so well. And she has neon colorways in her shop, and it's Up North Yarns on Etsy. Yeah, upnorthyarns.etsy.com. She has different neon colors. I would love to get one of each color. I would actually love to get one of each color for Ross because I know he'd love them. I just don't have that kind of money. But the colorway is Radioactive. And it is Superwash Merino, 85% Superwash Merino, 15% nylon, fingering weight, 4 ply, 100 gram, 438 yards. And I just love it. And I love that stitch marker. Look at that. I love hearts. That's my favorite thing, hearts. Hearts are my favoriteest thing in the world. And animals. But I talked a little bit about that. I have a kitty cat now. But yeah, I've ordered from her. I have a lot of her yarns. I actually showed a rustic colorway, and I had originally thought, oh, I'm going to make socks, and didn't like really think about the, it's like kind of tweedy and that. I found a shawl pattern, and I want everybody to see that gorgeousness. I'm going to have to get into wearing shawls because that is just gorgeousness. Sometimes on Etsy, because I do order from Etsy a lot, I go to Sock Yarn D-Stash just to see what people have, prices, you know. And I like Desert Vista Dye Works yarn. I love that it stripes. I have seen lots of people work with it. I have not worked with it yet. I do have the Dia de los Muertos colorway that I found on a D-Stash. And then I found this one on there, and it's the Oak Clark colorway from National Lampoon's Christmas. Self-striping. Sparkle sock, 438 yarn, 75% merino, 20% nylon, 5% stellina. So I will be making myself some Christmas socks. I do want to get to where she has a colorway, I think it's your mean one for the Grinch. Eventually I will order it. Eventually. And another place, this is the first time I ordered from her that wasn't a project bag because she stopped making project bags. I used to order from her a lot. She was on Etsy. Now she has her own website. It's area51fibers.com. And on Twitter and on Instagram it's area51fibers. This is her Sturdy Alien sock base. 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and the Sirius colorway for Sirius Black from Harry Potter. And I do love Harry Potter. I love this colorway. It's absolutely stunning. So stunning. And she sent me a mini skein to go with it. Isn't that pretty? I do not think I'm going to put them together. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I'm saving that for, you know, when I do a Harry Potter movie marathon. Hey, honey.
I forgot your list, so.
Oh, okay.
I'm off.
Alright. We knew that. You're on video. Love you. He's on video. He knows it. He doesn't care. I did get some Felici sock yarn when they did their update. I actually got some off of Amazon because I always watch Amazon, but I did order actually from Knit Picks, and it on Amazon it is Knit Picks. This is the Side Pony colorway. Something very different for me. They're for me. This one I loved and had to have, and it is the colorway Test Pattern. And my absolute favorite, this is the one I ordered from the website, because I did not see it on Amazon. And it's funny because every time I look at their updates with their colorways, I'm like, ugh. Until somebody does a video showing what they got, and it's usually I watch Ross because he orders the set of one of each color because they have that on there for a discounted price. Until I see somebody actually holding them up, that's when I want them. Vampire Vibes, and that is looking blue, and it's not. It's actually gray. It's not going to show up right. It's more grays, reds. Yeah, it's not blue. There's maybe a lavendery blue, I guess. Had to have. So that's my Felici haul. So there's that. And then the Coupe de Gras. One's in a bag. I got two of them. Because one I ordered and one actually came from the store Michael's up in Marquette. I got an anniversary cake. I got two of them. I got two of them. Look at that. It's as big as my head. Look at that. It's bigger than my head, and I have a big head. Look at that. That's a spice soye. Soye? I don't know how to say that word. Oh, sorry. But I have two of them because I want to make a big cozy blanket for myself. That is just, I've never had a giant size ball of yarn. The most I've ever had are like the 1-pounders. That is just awesome. Had to have it. Had to have it. This is a yarn I got too. A few more things I got. This is a, actually I'm not going to show that. That'll be in my knit crate video. I apologize. I got this. And I don't edit my videos, so what you see is what you get. Sorry. I got this off Amazon. Actually by mistake, but I'm happy I did. My mom obviously is not doing good. And she asked for some books by Catherine Cookson. That is her favorite author. And there's not a lot of books when you order them that are here in the States. So I go on Amazon and they come from other countries. Mostly the UK, London, whatever. I had put this in my cart, shopping cart one day. Because I love the case and obviously we know it's going to be crochet hooks. I forgot I had it in there. So when I ordered the books, this came along. But I'm not complaining. This side has 1.75 millimeter to 2 millimeter. Pair of scissors, measure, and in here is just some stitch markers and needle ends. So that's what that is. That's that side. And then this side is the regular non-thread, more heavier weight yarns. This is the tape measure, stitch holders, cable needle, and then weaving and end needles. And it goes from a 2 millimeter to a 6 millimeter? 6 millimeter hook. So, I have never had a set of crochet hooks in a case, except for a plastic case. I do have the very first set of needles, it had 3 or 4 in it, I think 4. And I don't even know where that is. If I ever find it, I will show it. I know I have it still, because I never got rid of it. I just don't know where I set it, because, again, I clean for my mom, and cleaning here, just, I'm not very organized. I do have to get organized, but I don't have time. She's my main priority. So, that's why I can't find them. But I will show that, because I'm not sure when I got that. That was when I first started crochet in 2003, but I don't know if that was like kind of a thing then or before then. I've never seen anything like it. So another thing I ordered from Silver Shed USA is this vintage Halloween project bag, because I really wanted a vintage Halloween print bag, and it was on sale, because that's how I am. Clear pocket in front. leaves inside, and I love it. This will be used next month. And the bag it came in, I love. I love that. I'm not getting rid of this bag. I love it. Way too much. Then I got this bag. Look at that. And because, yes, I can knit. Yes, I can crochet. I can make my own things. A hat I've made before is the Ross hat. If you know Ross, he likes flamingos. And it says, thank you for buying a hat, Ross. Had to have it. Got a thank you on that. Had to have a Ross original. I wasn't gonna not do that. I have to trim the end there. Look at that. Look at my end. Oh, look at that. Actually, his end. I didn't knit it. Look at that. I love it. My colors. I love it. But I saw them one day. I was just kind of popping around and it said suggested, and I went there and I'm like, oh, he's got hats. He had 3 of them. Had to have it. These are my colors. Thank you, Ross. I absolutely love it. I cannot wait. Cannot wait for it to get colder here. Even though I'm the hot flash queen, I don't normally wear super stuff that this year I've had the chills because I have a stomach thing going on that I have to go to Ann Arbor for. So I'm hoping I get to wear that a lot. This is a bag I've had for a while. Utterly Adorable Knits. Work in progress. I showed working on the first one with this yarn. This is Riverstone, Red Heart, Heart and Soul. And that's not going to work. That'll work. Last time I showed, I was just did a toe. This is not the first sock, this is the second one. So I can show you the first one. It's for my brother. And I'm doing, the Crazy Sock Lady was talking, she does this. It's every 10 rounds you place a stitch marker. And then when you do the second one, you just do it with the stitch markers. I did the Fish Lips Kiss Heel. And there it is without all the stitch markers. Really pretty. I really like this yarn. It was originally for me, but he liked it and he's deserving. He's worthy. So that's the only other thing I'm working on is the blanket for my dad, that Radiant Ripple in the red Brain Teaser colorway, and then that sock. Other than that, that's about it. That's working on 2 things. Got a lot of stash. But that's okay. Like I said, you know, my mom's not doing so good, and I know after it's said and done and she's no longer here physically, she'll still be here in my heart and spiritually. I know she'll be in heaven. I'm gonna need something to distract myself. This will be it. This will be it. So it'll be okay. With my mom, it's one of those, we have a running joke that she loves birds so much and she gets mad when I swear. And I said, you know, it's gonna be one day, I'll be outside, I'll say something, you'll get upset and you'll have a bird poop on my head. Running joke. She said, yeah, that's exactly what she's gonna do. So if I ever do a video with bird poop, that's because that's my mother. I might just do a little snippet. Thanks, Mom. But it's hard to know that this comes to everybody. Nobody gets out of this world alive, off of Earth alive. And it's okay to, I'm okay with it. And that sounds weird, but she's been suffering for many years, and in this last 6 months it's been bad. It's not been good. And I don't want to see her suffer, and I love her with all my heart. She knows that she's the big reason, very big reason why I am who I am today. Maybe not the crafting way, although she did teach me to knit and crochet. She knew how to cast on, the cast on, and the knit stitch. She didn't know how to purl or bind off. Crochet, she just knew how to do a slip knot and then chain. She didn't know how to do anything else. But she was the original one. But she taught me a lot of lessons, a lot of strength. So, how to be compassionate. Well, she didn't teach me how to be compassionate. She showed me compassion, which helped me to be compassionate. And I love her, and I know she's going to watch this because she's the best. And she supports her baby and wants everything I make. And that's okay. She can have everything I make. So I want to thank you all for watching. Hopefully I'll get a little bit more regular, depending on Mom. And I will see you next time. Love you guys. Thanks.